What's up? It's Mike Brown. Today is Sunday, January 31st. Jacqueline Carr's in the building. The song's called You Will Win. She brings it, y'all. It's a song talking about winning, and that'll be very relevant to what I'm gonna say here. But first of all, just thanks for being here. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for joining me on this journey each week as I share reflection from the week, as well as offer words of encouragement that hopefully inspire something in each of you as you go on through your week. My goal initially was to inspire at least one person each week by something I would say. I've upped that goal to two each week because I'm one of the people that I try to inspire. So now my goal is two. So hopefully something I say encourages you this week. As I reflect on my week, it started out with a big development in my life. I came up with my business name. Really came up with it 2 weeks ago, but I struggled and fought with it and tried to deny what really was. And so nonetheless, I decided on a business name for a new company that I'm launching soon in the coming months. You'll know a lot about it very soon, but I'm in the middle of building the foundation for it, and I look forward to sharing that with you. In a nutshell, the company is a business that's going to, basically I'm going to write a lot of books and publish a lot of books. I'm going to host a show and produce a show that I think you all will enjoy and be inspired by. And so I'm just kind of moving on some things that God has put inside me, and it's all in the middle of being developed right now. So I'm excited to share that more with you in the coming months. The other thing that happened this week was I'm a moderator for an upcoming panel with a group of Black alumni from Notre Dame who are a part of a big series ahead. There's 4 different panel discussions that are set up for the month of February that the Black alumni are hosting, and it's about looking at our history and our legacy, looking at thriving in business, looking at our mental, physical, and nutritional health, and then looking at our faith and spirituality. So I think it's a phenomenal lineup that the Black Alumni Board have put together, and I'm blessed to be able to have the opportunity to host the actual panel discussion that's set around thriving in business. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to sharing that with you all. We had a meet and greet type session this week, and that was just inspiring and encouraging to me. And again, I'm looking forward to those events taking place. And I definitely invite you to be part of those ongoing. But the last thing is I watched the documentary 13th. And some of you may have seen it. I know it got a lot of attention in 2020 during kind of the social justice, racial unrest kind of things that kind of sparked last year and were heightened, if you will, I would say. And a lot of people watched it. People told me to watch it, said, man, you got to watch this. And I wasn't feeling it yet. I was like, look, I already know I'm about to be pissed off when I watch this documentary, right? Like, I already know I'm not going to be happy with what I hear or see or learn through this documentary. And so, but nonetheless, I've got this discussion coming up tomorrow, and I wanted to. It's about the 13th documentary, and I figured I'll go ahead and watch it. And so, and just as I thought, I mean, of course, like I wasn't all that shocked or surprised by anything I saw, but at the same time, I was very shocked and surprised. Nonetheless, that all leads to this. As I reflected on the week, there's something that a guy told me as we were going through our diversity committee kind of communications challenges. He said, Mike, we got to engineer wins. And man, I was like, whoa. I'm like, yo, that's deep, man. We got to engineer wins. I was like, yo, I like that. And it really like stuck to me. Like it really got to me all week. I was like, man, engineering wins. And so as I reflected on things that happened throughout the course of the week, I just kept having that engineering wins mentality. And I thought about, you know, the business name and how that's kind of hopefully engineer some wins. I thought about the panel discussions that are coming up and how that's going to engineer some wins for our community, for our society, and inspire some people. And then I thought about the 13th. I thought about that show and the documentary, and And as I kind of step back and reflect on that show just showcased how people can engineer wins for themselves, how people can engineer wins for their own political, corporate, money benefit, right? And it's like, I look at that and I look at all the things that were put in place and set in motion that engineered wins for people that were just quite honestly selfish, that were greedy, and that just a harmful things that they set in motion. Nonetheless, I try to look at what I saw in that documentary, and I try to look at the things that have happened in my life this week. And my focus, quite honestly, is on engineering wins for good. I want to engineer wins for success for people, and not just for myself and my family and my direct community, but I want to focus on channeling my energy toward engineering wins that are good for others. And that's what I've kind of been set in motion. That's kind of what's been in my heart and in my spirit for a long time now. And I'm now just really, really leaning in on executing on some things to bring that to life and to live that out each and every day. I want to focus on engineering wins that are good, engineering wins for others. So go engineer some wins in your life, engineer some wins for people around you and in your life, or engineering wins for others, right? So that's my encouragement for you, to think of ways in which you can engineer wins for good for others. And that's with the phone call, that's with an email, that's with showing up and being a moderator, being a panelist, doing something, taking some action that helps engineer a win for someone in their life. So anyhow, that's it. It's Sunday. We're about to get off to a great week. Let's get this thing popping. Hey, look, have a fantastic week. Hey, I love you all. Let's go get it. And happy, what I guess it's Black History Month coming up starting tomorrow. My grandmother used to say Mother's Day is every day, Father's Day is every day. She used to basically say you should appreciate and cherish people and things every day. So I say Black History Month is every day. So anyhow, have a great week. God bless. Take care.